Salut, Sacred Star Tribe. Say Sirian Mermaid and welcome back to my chain. Alright, so I am filming this for the Wednesday reading. Mercury, mercredi, okay, miércoles, jueves. Oh gosh, I'm mixing up my accents. You know, when I practice, guys, I'm shuffling right now, but when I practice like different languages, I sometimes speak in one with the language, oh gosh, I speak in one with the accent of the other, and then it sounds really weird. So, my bad. I meant miércoles, right? And mercredi. En français. Et espagnol. Anyway, spirit. Most High, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, beautiful, beautiful love and light. Let's get a quick refresher with this Florida water here. Look at that. Yes. Fresh energy. Smells so good. Look, my angels, your angels, our angels are here. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So we got the angel card coming out first. I love that. What else, spirit? What else does my collective need to know? So you're definitely divinely protected right now. If you feel like heavy at all, or maybe you just feel like normally you can feel your guides, or a lot of times you can sense things, but you feel a little bit out of touch, this is just an affirmation or a reminder. Even if you're not feeling like any apprehension or anything, this is just a reminder that you are divinely protected. You are safe. You are going to be okay. Because your angels are here. They're still present. All right, vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. See, vulture, you could definitely be a little apprehensive about like feeling like, okay, are there forces working against me? Or like I feel some weird, heavy, dense energy and I just can't discern what it is. Am I protected? Why is this coming up? So yeah, it looks like that's what we might get into a little bit. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So some of you could be feeling thrown off a little bit, or that you're something has you so kind of like flustered, amped up, or anxious about a situation or some sort of opposition in your life that you feel like indecisive, like you don't know where to move, how to move. But trust that spiritual guidance is coming in. You are being divinely guided at this time. Let's see. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. I feel like this is a very major theme for our collective lately, is to take like lots of chances, like take a leap of faith, and don't shy away from opportunities even when you feel shy. You may have to do something that's a little bit scary to you or uncomfortable to you, but I definitely feel like you're going to flourish. You're going to thrive, honestly. Peacock, beware of great pride. And then unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, I can feel into what's happening. Wow. And then we'll take this one, spirit. Thank you. Woman, dealings or a relationship with a woman. And there was one last one, spirit approves. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, I know where this is going. Yeah. That. Take care. Enemies are working against you. We'll take one more, spirit. One more, please. Thank you. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. So, boom. All right, that's already, wow. That was what I was feeling. So, you do have energies that are working against you. They want you to stop being so good at what you do. I just heard that. They want you to stop being good at what you do. They could feel like there's pests in your energy or distractions. It feels like people are trying to like all get a piece of the pie, or get a piece of, like, almost like they can feel something good is coming in for you, or they know that you're due a big fortune for, you know, the strides you've been making in your life, for the efforts, for your spirit. You're rewarded just for your spirit in life, right? You're a very abundant, prosperous person naturally. When you don't naturally feel like you're attracting that, it's because there's something that is trying to draw from that. But naturally, you're always magnetizing that to you. Did that bug just go from over there to behind me? think it tried it. I swear that bug tried it, and that's what I was talking about pests. It's like people could very much stay in their own business, mind their own business that pays them, but they rather be in your business. They rather see what you got going on, because I got a vision and I have so many downloads, so let me just take my time. You are someone who, let me just put it this way. There's a cooking competition, right? Or I don't fucking know. There's a cooking competition, and I feel like that's a weird example, but some of you could like cooking shows. Maybe that's why that's coming up, or something competitive. Someone could be into culinary, like want to be a chef or culinary art school, or you could be connected to someone who's big on like food, like food connoisseur and like fine dining and whatever, right? Health and like diet and like create a creative chef or creative cook. But anyway, I was getting the idea of two people doing the same thing. Like it could be the most mundane, ordinary thing. You could be grocery shopping, they could be grocery shopping. They see you in the aisle, they're in the aisle. They're just having an ordinary day in their life, right? And an ordinary day for them is very different than an ordinary day for you. I kind of see someone like with a certain light to them, which is you. 222 on my recording timer. And you walk with this light where you're doing the same exact thing. You're just grocery shopping as well. But it looks like you're having way more like of a fun time than they are. Or it just feels like you're just magical or something. Like they're just having like a day where it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna throw this in the car, blah blah blah, living like a zombie. And then they see you and you're kind of like, you have headphones on and you're kind of like dancing in the grocery store. You have like a little bop to you, a little pep in your step, you know what I'm saying? A little something, you got some flavor going on. Then you pick this out and then you turn the box around for the look at the ingredients and the nutrition facts, and you're like, like people just know, like, your inner dialogue must be like A1. Like, I know that sounds funny, but it's like people almost, it's weird. I know it's weird, but it almost feels like they wish they could live in your head, even if it's just for a day. Like I wonder the thoughts they think. Like it's weird. It's like people just, you fascinate them, okay? You fascinate people. Now, I had to preface that because that is going to tie into what's going on right now. Because you have such a light to you, people with really bright lights, very powerful auras, tend to attract two types of people. People that genuinely admire them and love and support them, and the other group of people where they are intimidated, jealous, insecure, or there's some sort of reluctance to form a genuine connection, okay? They just don't like you for no particular reason other than the fact that you intimidate them and you trigger their demons, okay? Because you are a constant reminder of what a lot of people are not or haven't even strived for in their lives. And you make it look so easy that it feels like people just want to chalk it up to, oh, you were just born in like you just had a better life, when it's really like you could have had a horrible life. And it's not to compare trauma or like life stories, but if we're talking about your life, you've been through some things, and it feels like people want to discredit that because you make it look too easy to thrive. I know it sounds crazy leaving my mouth, but this is how a lot of people are and how they think and how they move. And when you're aware of that, you understand your effect on others or how other people perceive you. You just know how to move in a way that is for your highest good, so that nothing anyone does is going to sabotage you, because you're aware of all the different angles people can come at you with. Now, to that, you are this woman, or you are strongly connected to a woman who is very prideful, or someone who is very prideful. For some of you, this is a woman. If not, again, you're the woman. There's more than one woman in the situation. The point is, there's someone who's very prideful around you, and they are working against you. It's not just one person. It's a type of person that these types of people are always going to have a problem with you. This could be a group thing. We'll look into what specifically is going on here, but you have people hovering over, looking to get, like they're waiting to scrap, like a hyena, a vulture, like how vultures are. They wait till something is unalived to go and descend upon it and feed off of it. They wait until something has given out, has disease, is over and done with, right? To then pick off of the remains of it. So that's what it feels like. So there could be people kind of like monitoring spirits hovering around in your life, waiting to profit off of a failure of yours, or waiting to celebrate your demise. When that's not going to happen, okay? No, because you don't move on their time. You move on the Most High, on divine timing, right? In alignment. And Angel came out first because you, first and foremost, are spiritually guided and divinely protected, period. Okay, you have angels on assignment to this specific situation in your life because it has been causing some disturbance for you. It has been causing a little bit of, distraction in your day. Because even if there's nothing apparently wrong in your life, your energy field is being disturbed because you are so sensitive, not in a bad way, in a powerful way. You're so sensitive to frequencies and energies that you are even subconsciously responding to different shifts in your energy field. And so that's what it is. You have picked up on a disturbance, and that's why you're feeling a little bit ungrounded right now. Okay, so I advise you to continue to do things that soften you back into your body, grounding yourself, do root chakra meditations and visualizations, make sure to eat more like red fruits and vegetables and things like that. Green, brown, root vegetables, definitely have more root vegetables. Consider doing a colon cleanse or having some colon cleanse tea. Just ground yourself in your body and watch things that regulate your nervous system. One thing I personally love to watch, especially lately, is soft life, like videos that are like they're like completely like quiet videos. They're silent, maybe a little jazz, a little classical music, or just complete silence. You can just hear the person just, calmly moving around. But I recommend watching things like that. Nothing like super triggering and clickbait, like heavy on the clickbait, heavy on the shock value, and try to not deal with that right now. I don't think that would be great for you right now, okay? Because there's already drama trying to stir up in your actual life. So yeah, now what it feels like is something, you were working on something, but somebody tried to stop it or said that it wasn't possible to be done. Okay, somebody tried to be like, oh, this can't happen, da 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 da. Now, if this is work, this could be a quote unquote boss or manager, right? Leadership in your job, in your career, or this could be a dynamic where someone, perceives himself as an authority in your life. This could be an authority in your life, or someone thinks that they are higher than you, like you should be answering to me, whatever. Anyway, wow, I don't know if you heard the car beep, but to that, someone feels like they have the right to tell you that something will not and cannot work. And it hasn't in the past because this person was involved. However, you're going to have to do something that's kind of like completely unorthodox and completely like you're going to have to rebel basically against what this person thinks and feels. And it is risky. Yes, it will be risky, but it will be necessary in the end. In this instance, because I don't feel like this is always a good thing to just say, but I do feel like in this particular instance, the ends will justify the means. Just do what you will with that, okay? The ends justify the means of whatever you need to do, okay, to fight back on this oppressive energy. Someone is so prideful, right? Like they kind of thrive on the concept that they are better or higher, that they enjoy that they can imagine themselves as greater than you in whatever capacity. Like even if they're management, first of all, no one's inherently better than the other person based on I'm just better. You know, I'm better because I'm in this role and I get paid this much. But this person's very superficial, and they use little things like that to continue to exalt themselves above others instead of working in alignment and in flow with others, right? A selfish spirit. However, you are protected. You're going to have to do something that is going to enrage them and bother them and make them clutch their pearls because they cannot believe that you would have the audacity to do such a thing. You're going to have to be completely daring and not give up. You know what I'm saying? About what nobody thinks. What else, Spirit? Unsuccessful plans, not. You're going to have to push past what people are projecting onto you. I feel like someone is so prideful. Like they really think, oh, like you will never pass this. You will never do that. Like they swear in their mind. Like they literally think they have you pinned for something. Like they think they figured you out. This person thinks they know all there is to know about you and that it will never amount to anything greater than what I will. It's really weird. It's almost like Machiavellian. It's almost like they need to be studied. That whatever's going on in their head needs to be studied because it's probably somewhere in the DSM-5 or 10. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, hammock. Yeah, it's good to ignore this person and just focus on your craft. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. But also don't back down, right? Because this person may want you to just check out or give up or dissociate from the situation because they think that, oh, you know, they won't have the gall and the wherewithal to challenge me, you know. They want to make you feel like it's not worth pushing back. Like it would cost you so much to push back. But they're counting on you, whatever this energy is, they're counting on you to not push back on them. Because it's really a front and it's a facade. They don't really have anything real to substantiate the way that they're coming at you and what they're projecting onto you. So they're hoping that they have scared you enough out of doing what you came here to do and standing in your power and really shocking people and impressing people and inspiring people to want to continue to support you and extend opportunities to you. They're hoping that their little fake, boastful presentation, their ostentatious, pretentious ways, they are hoping that that is going to be enough to stop you. Because they don't have anything else after that. They don't have any real opposition, right? And this is what scares them. There's nothing they can actually genuinely do to stop you. It's literally just a front. Because I also feel like I'm channeling into someone who they could really seem really confident, arrogant, even boastful, haughty, and like a bully. This person's like a freaking bully. They could even have like a mean girl, mean guy energy where they have people that anyone who associates with them is always like a sidekick energy. It's never like an equal at all. But the funny part about this person is in their home life or, you know, in their work life, they cower to someone above them. Like, they feel like a punk. They feel small. So it's like they take that energy. When they see you, it's like they want to try to like feel important. They want to use you as an opportunity to feel important, to feel like somebody, but they're doing it at your expense. So don't back down. Don't back down. Okay? Show your horns. Show your teeth. You know, give them hell. Give them hell, because there's hell to pay for coming up against you like that. Let's see what else. Let's see what else, Spirit. Does my soul try me to know? Don't back down, y'all. Don't back down. That's, yeah. What else do they need to know? Let's wrap this up. Somebody wants you to feel like like so over something. Like exhausted with something. They like hope, like no hope about something. Okay, I got it. Okay, yes. This is, okay, watch out for this kind of person who they rush to tell you bad news, and it may seem like, oh my gosh, I had to tell you this, like, you know, this just came up and like this is awful and I had to tell you because someone was trying to keep it from you, or, you know, I just want to make sure you knew. This person is the deliverer of false news. They're doing this so it's like, say they know, they're trying to go for the, they are going for the ball. I'm trying to find a better way to say that. But this person is like, they aim low. I mean, they are aiming, you know, to get, like, to really get you. They stoop low or whatever. It's hard. You know what I mean, guys. But anyway, they will be grimy if it suits them. And then they will try to play it off and cover their tracks and make it seem like it was completely innocent, and it was not. Anytime, because this person normally seems like they have a mean spirit, like a nasty, something is off in their spirit. It's not pure. It's not of the light. So if they approach you in a seemingly innocent way, just know that they're up to something. They have a device. They are scheming something. It's not like a pure, like, it just seems weird. Why would they ever be nice to me? It's like out of nowhere. Clock that T. All right? Because they're probably setting up a lie where you respond to that information thinking that's the truth and wind up sabotaging your own self. Okay? And then they can play it off and make it seem like, oh, it was really a misunderstanding. I thought that was the information and I really wanted to make sure you had it. Like, I'm sorry. This could even be the type of person that lies and says, oh yeah, I was with the person you're talking to now. Or like, oh yeah, I heard they were a cheater. Or like little things like that, because they really want to be in your position. They may not even want the person you're talking to. They just don't want you to be happy, period. Like, oh my God. Beware, honey. What else, Spirit? Let's wrap this up. But there's angels. Angels protecting my star tribe. What can you tell me? Any guidance from their angels to wrap up this reading? I feel like this has gone on long enough. And me saying that could actually be a metaphor for your situation. Like relating to your situation. Something has gone on for long enough. Something's about to get exposed. A hermit. Yeah, I would say isolate, try to ignore, but like don't not stand up for yourself, but you just have to kind of like treat this person like, you know, don't let them become a big deal for you. Don't let them like take over all your thoughts and your whole entire day and things like that. You know what I mean? Because they will try. Yeah, I saw the Knight of Cups with the Two of Swords. If you're feeling unsure in a relationship or a connection about someone, definitely don't share with this person. Don't, even if it's just over drinks and socializing and like, yeah, girl, just, you know, talking and catching up the girls' brunch and like, you know, just shooting the shit with the guys. Like, don't tell this person, because even if you're around like other coworkers you're cool with or other friends you're cool with, but this person is somehow a mutual friend or associated with you guys, if word gets back to them, they're the type to, oh my God, okay, I got something else. You have a friend who's a good friend. who has a friend who does not like you. They are this like prideful, yeah, like they are possessive. They could even want to be like seen as a better friend than you to this person. Like they want to be the best friend. They want to be like, you know what I'm saying? If your friend ever brings you up, it's like, oh my God, they get so irritated. They get tired of hearing your name. It's like, what about me? Like I'm the better friend. You know, it's like a weird imaginary competition that developed when this person realized you existed. It's like, you know, people like this don't have lives, like real life. Like you don't have a real life. So you have to create like things to like fill your empty shell, and it will never do that because you need something real. You need to be real, to be full, to be whole. But anyway, this person could ask a lot of, yeah, they ask a lot of questions. That's what I was getting. Yes. They ask questions, oh my gosh, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords reverse, and the King of Swords, about you and your dating life and things like that. If they don't ask you directly, they're asking the mutual friend. If you don't have a mutual friend, they're going to try to befriend someone that you are cool with to then extract information and get intel from them. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You want to kind of just keep your information on lockdown, period, and just only share on a need-to-know basis. And anytime you feel like someone's overstepping, challenge them. Ask them, well, you know, why are you asking me that? Or, you know, that feels a bit personal. I'm not comfortable responding to that, or I don't feel comfortable sharing that information. It's very personal to me, very intimate, you know. And then they might feel like, oh well, I'm sorry, oops, like, you know, yeah, you should be, and don't ask me that shit again, because that was rude and very, very classless of you, very classless. But this person is the type to keep trying to push you to see like how much they can like break you down, like your boundaries, you know what I mean? To see like they do things on purpose where they try to put you in awkward social positions and situations, you know, just to mess with you and kind of like get in your head to the point where you start to like get thrown off or overthink the situation or lose confidence. No, you know what you're saying, and make sure, you know, you just, everything needs to be clear. Everything needs to be clear. And this person doesn't like that. They don't like that you are the type to hold them accountable, because you hold yourself accountable, and your angels are not playing that. I got Archangel Raziel, Michael, Uriel, and is it Samuel? It's Samuel. Okay. All right. So I love you so much, Star Tribe. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that helped and gave you some insight at this time. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description box, as well as in my bio. I've got new offerings and also the opportunity to get a big discount on your reading. So feel free to check that out as well at the site. Memberships are up as well. If you want exclusive live stream question and answers, you want exclusive bonus readings, extendeds, and all that good jazz, feel free to join our membership. Okay, through that membership we connect in a much deeper way and exclusive way. So sending love and light. Peace.